Hey there, this is Sean Donahoe, and I've got a question for you now. Instead of doing a big Hollywood production, I just want to get down to it. If I could show you a proven way that generates 5 to 10K or even 20K plus a month, or even 500 to 5K days, and it only took you 10 to 15 minutes without products, selling, funnels, traffic, or customers, or any of that, something that is 100% recession proof, especially in light of coming economic collapses and everything else, and you can even do this from your cell phone, would you be interested? Well, that's why we're creating this masterclass that we're starting next Monday. It's called the 4 Candles 3-Day Masterclass. Now, this 3-day live masterclass is like nothing you've ever seen before. And if there's a better, faster, or easier way to build a real online income, I haven't found it. Here's what we do daily. We look to see if a certain thing happens in the first 2 hours of the day, like at 9:30 to 10:30, and this only takes 5 minutes. Now, if this thing happens, okay, and it usually does, we deploy what we call a profit package, and if we're right, we get paid at the end of the day, and we're right 75% of the time. And once you know how to do this, and I can't understate this, once you know how to do this, you'll never have to worry about money again. And then that's it. We rinse, repeat, and do this every weekday. Now, when you compare this to other online income streams, you can get started without any special skills or experience. If you're watching this right now, you pretty much have everything you need. You can do this without products or services, without selling anything, without having an audience, without having to do all the social media stuff, building a website, funnel, driving web traffic, large commitments of time, or with massive risk. Now, let's tackle the elephant in the room. I am a trader. Now, most people dismiss trading thinking, oh, it's complex, it's hard. But listen, imagine a business that you can start today with minimal costs. You only need one core skill, and we'll show you this during the masterclass. You have everything you need already, and this is one of the hottest growing online businesses you can start. You don't need any products or marketing. Like I've said, you can operate this from anywhere in the world. In fact, I'm in Thailand right now. I live in paradise. I'm semi-retired here, and I do this every day. Now, this has created more millionaires than any other industry, and you'll learn everything you need in this masterclass, everything that we're going to cover on this page that you see right now, and everything else. Or you can do all this even if you've never traded before. You don't need any experience to start. Now, there's a lot of BS in the trading industry, same as the internet marketing world, but what we're about to show you can be learned by anyone. Yes, it has a learning curve, but the basics can be learned fast. I've taught so many people these basic strategies. Now, this ignores what's happening in the markets, which means you don't have to worry about recessions. If the market's going up or down, it doesn't matter. We're going to show you everything in this training on this page and everything else. And we're going to show you proof. You can see all the proof below. Now, we bring a business mindset to everything. And like I've said, once you know how to do this, you'll never have to worry about money again. And this is what I've done for the last 25 years. Now, there's 2 kind of people who are watching this right now. People who want to build an online income but aren't sure of how or where to start. Okay? I was there once myself. Now, those who also know a little bit about trading and would need a little bit of help, guidance, or just show me the way. So if you're one of those 2 people, then I guarantee you're in the right place. Now, trading is really the perfect online business, but here's why it's the perfect income. Best income source, reason number 1. It's a solo sport. That means you don't need to rely on an employer, finding clients or customers, and no one can take your income away from you. Reason number 2, when you learn what I'm about to show you, you can potentially make money if the market's going up, down, or sideways. In other words, it doesn't matter what the markets are doing. Now, number 3, you don't need to learn a bunch of new skills. Oh, yeah, like most businesses, you have to build websites, copy, drive traffic, pay Facebook, YouTube to send you traffic and all that kind of thing, hiring people, sourcing or creating products. You don't need any of that. Unlike every other business out there, this is just one skill, and as you'll see, it's easy to learn. Now, reason number 4, you can do this in just 10 to 15 minutes a day. I'm usually done by the time I've had my morning coffee, and that's it. And you could potentially earn way more than you ever did in a job. Now, and what that means is your day is yours to do with whatever you like. Me, I live here in paradise in Thailand. I could be on a beach drinking funny wee drinks with a funny wee umbrella. I can jump on my motorbike, go off to the mountains. I've even done this in the mountains of Thailand. Just cruising around on my motorbike, and then boom, made my money for the day, and off I went. That's why I retired here. Now, here's the other thing. If you do what I do, you'll get the results I get. Now, what does that mean? See, I know a lot of people in the marketing world, business world, and they try and teach other people their skills, but the one thing they can't teach is their experience. And that stops the students getting the same results that the person teaching them has. But this is not the case with trading. If we're looking at the same information, we see the same, following the same rules, and we're doing the same thing, we're going to get the same results, which means you don't have to have that big learning curve of experience to get success. You can get success immediately. When I win, you'll win. When you win, I win. And that's the cool thing. Now, the 4 candles formula is a true shortcut to wealth without work. But here's the big question. Does it actually work? Well, here's what we do. Now, ignore the charts. I just want to show you the results. So imagine that we wanted to go in and say, okay, I wanted $500, $1,000 out of the market or out of this strategy every single day. So here's again an example. And again, doesn't matter if the stock moved $14, we collected 100% of our profit package. If the target profit was $1,000, guess what? $1,000 was collected, even on a $14 move in only 4.5 hours. Here's another one. The stock only moved $5.99, but we collected 100% of our profit package. So if our target profit was $1,000, we collected $1,000. That's it in 4 hours. Here's another one. Again, doesn't matter if the market's going up or down. We collected 93. We were actually wrong just a little bit, but we still got 93%. So if our profit target was $1,000, we got $931 back, even on a $14.36 move in 4.5 hours. Here's another one, 100% cash collected. The stock moved $37, we collected $1,000. If we set our target to $1,000, that's it, 100%. So it doesn't matter what the markets do. There's profits everywhere. Here's another one. The stock only moved $1.94. But again, if our target profit was $1,000, we collected 100% of that. And again, one more, just for good measure. $17.88 stock move, but again, 100% cash collected. And from October until present, at the time of recording of this, again, 75.5% win rate, which means for every 3 we get right, we get 1 wrong. That's okay, because with that kind of win rate, we are consistently profitable week on week, month on month. That's the important thing here. For example, just last Friday, one trade, again, doing what we're talking about here, was, again, you can see March 4th right there, and again, 100% profit, $960 in my pocket, and that only took 5 minutes. So it's $960 in just 5 hours. At the end of the day, I was right, I got my money, and off I went. Now, on March 11th at 11 a.m., a select few are going to build their wealth without worry, live with me. This is the first time we've ever shared this outside of a select few students. So here's what we're going to do. On day 1, we're going to lay the foundation and the strategy and the profits. We're going to give you an introduction to the program. We're going to do the 330 strategy overview, show you the tools of the trade, production line trading, and the one skill you need. This is basically laying the foundation for long-term success. On day 2, we're going to talk about the one thing we look for at the beginning of the day, the rebel breakdown, how we hijack the markets, how we can practice our business with paper trading, and literally make sure that we can do it risk-free without risking a dime. This means you can practice, make sure you get it right. If there's any mistakes you make, it doesn't cost you any money. Now, we'll also talk about risk reduction and maximizing our profits. Day 3 is the automatic, what we call close to cash income. This is 45 to 100 times faster than anything I've ever done before. And we'll show you the 2-click profit hub, how to cash out at the top of the day, the end of day cash out so you can put the money back in your pockets immediately, and the $1 million mindset. This is where the money meets the road. The rubber meets the road and it puts cash in your pocket. And then we have 2 awesome bonus days of training as well. So on bonus day 4, we talk about the next steps, acceleration. You'll talk about the Hive, the profit amplifiers, the tools, the software we use, VIP concierge, and the next steps. On top of that, we also have a bonus Ask Me Anything live session, which hold nothing back. You'll get to see under the hood of everything we do, recap, we'll do reviews of what your success is during this week and everything else. Plus, we have some amazing bonuses. So not only will you get the 3-day live masterclass with me, you're going to get 2 additional bonus days of training, the private 4 Candles Facebook group where everything happens. This is the action center of everything we're doing during this live training. You'll get the session transcripts, the cliff notes for every session, so you get everything refined down into bite-sized, easy chunks so you can digest everything, refer back to those. You can get the bonus Ask Me Anything session, so we can do Q&A. You can ask me anything, any challenges you're having, any clarification you want. You also get an additional seat for your partner or spouse. You can do this together, be fully supported in everything you do. Plus, you get 48 hours to review each session before the next one starts, so you can rewatch, revise, refine everything at your leisure. So that's a total market value of $2,876, but you can get started today for just $99. We're sponsoring you into this so that you can get started and finally have the break that you need. So you can see a button below, go click that right now, and there are installment options as well if you want to split up the payments, what have you. We just want to make sure that you get into this, that you finally have the path forward to that goal, that dream, that destination that you've always had, but now we're going to give you the vehicle to get there. So before the sprint, look, you may have been confused, frustrated with different things that you've tried, disappointed with the lack of results, relying on so-called experts who you know are not actually doing what they're teaching, stuck, lost, and wanting to quit. Okay, I get it. I've seen that too many times. And after the sprint, you're leveraging a proven system. You just saw that with 100% days consistently, time after time. If we want to create a profit package of anything from 500 to 5,000, depending on what we're starting with, and you can start very small with this. You can start with a few $100s if you wanted to. That's the point. This is a business like no other. This is predictable, sustainable online revenue, an easy to follow process, building real wealth without worry. So again, click that button, get started. Let's get you in here, ready to start this masterclass on Monday, and let me show you everything. Let me prove it to yourself. Here's the thing. If you change nothing, nothing will change. You're frustrated with what you've tried. Obviously, you're watching this because you want something that actually works. Well, I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing, what we're teaching all of our students, and what I'm going to teach you too. See, I know this system works if you work it, and we're here to help you every step of the way. And if not this, then what are you going to do? And if not now, when are you going to do something about it? Now, I asked at the beginning of this, if I could show you a proven way that generates 5K, 10K, or 20K a month, even 500 to 5K days, and it only took 10 to 15 minutes a day without products, without selling, without funnels, without traffic, or all the other frustrations that you've tried up to this point. And it's just one skill that, again, when you master this, you'll never worry about money again. It's something that's 100% recession proof, especially in line with coming economic collapses, and you can even do this from your phone. Okay? Would you be interested? Well, the answer is yes, because you're still watching this, you're still here. So go click that button below right now, go get started. Again, it's just $99 today, or we've got different payment options. You get everything we've talked about, the 3-day masterclass, 2 additional bonus days of training, the private 4 Candles Facebook group, session transcripts of every session, the cliff notes, the Ask Me Anything bonus session, the additional partner or spouse seat if you want that, and 48-hour replay access to every session. That's a total market value of $2,876. You can get just started right now for $99. It's time to take action because seats are limited for this intake. Last time we did a masterclass, we filled up almost immediately, okay? And people were locked out. I don't want that to happen to you. And one last thing, At the end of this masterclass, at day 5, including the 2 bonus days, one lucky attendee will win $1,000 in cash for attending every session, just for being on the course. So for the last time, this is what you're getting inside this masterclass. 3 days live training with me starting Monday the 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 2 additional bonus days of training, the private 4 candles Facebook group, the session transcripts, Cliff Note guides for every session, the Ask Me Anything bonus session, additional partner or spouse seat, and 48 hours replay access to every single session. It's $2,876 worth of value, $99 today when you sign up. And like I said, spaces are limited. And if you're still here thinking about it, let me ask you this. Where do you want to be? Where are you going to be in 30 days? Are you going to be 30 days thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Or are you going to be 30 days ahead in your training, your future, with a new skill that can set you up for the rest of your life without all the headaches and hassles, without all the products and sales and marketing and traffic and all the rest of that? You're going to have one skill that's going to pay you for the rest of your life. So go ahead, click that button right now. I'll see you on the inside. We'll get you started, and I look forward to seeing you on the masterclass. All right, take care for now. Thank you for your time and attention.